I'm here in Scottsdale, Arizona, waiting on my car. I called an Uber, and Uber decides to let me know that they're sending me an autonomous car called Waymo. Funny enough, I'm out here with David Alexander, owner of DBC, one of my clients.
Fucking with that 10, he took some losses, but he made it up. Jacket by the soul, the same nigga.
He brought me out here to film him doing some work. And he told me about these cars, and I'd seen them on TV and stuff. And he's like, yo, you gotta ride one. And funny enough, I called my Uber, and that's what I'm getting. I was just waiting for it to show up. We saw one on the street earlier, and the turn signals work, everything. It's crazy, and there's no driver, just people in the back seat. I guess that's gonna be me now. Should be pulling up any second. There it is, you want to see coming up right on the edge of the screen right now. That's crazy, you see the turn signals? So crazy. This is insane. That this is the future that we live in. Check out the car real quick before we get in it. Camera sensors all over it. They're all Jaguars, I think. They're just a little dirty, but it's okay. But this is crazy. So this all works autonomously. There's nobody driving.
Good afternoon, Darren.
Crazy. So as you heard, it's a robot. Nobody there. This is crazy. So let's just start the ride.
Hello from Waymo. As we get going, just give us 1 minute to cover a few riding tips.
This is crazy. Somebody left this behind.
But the need to buckle up is the same as always. So keep your seatbelt fastened, please. If you're traveling with little ones, or
The car stopped.
support agents at any time. In the rare case of an emergency, please keep your seatbelt fastened and remain in the car unless there's urgency.
This shit is crazy.
Rider support will connect you to the assistance. Finally, relax and thank you for riding with us.
So, first time ever doing this. First time in Scottsdale. This is insane. I'm speechless. I don't know what else to say. Like, look, this is legit the future. There's another one on camera there. And this was through Uber. So I requested an Uber and it said that I pair up with a Waymo car. And if I wanted to accept an autonomous vehicle, I could. So I said, okay. And then this showed up. Camera right here. Another camera back there. There's a camera up there. I'm sure it's just to make sure that nobody gets crazy. But yo, this legit is driving by itself. There goes another one. This is trippy. Oh man, this is trippy. So obviously this is the norm out here. We don't have these in Miami yet, or at least I haven't seen them, but this is kind of crazy to be in a car by yourself, not driving. The possibilities of editing and working and just getting stuff done while a car takes you around is crazy. Like I've always said it, if I would ever become rich, like I wouldn't have an assistant, I would have a driver, just because I can get so much done if someone else is driving. And I think this has changed the game. Like now I'm thinking about like what car has autonomous possibilities besides the Tesla, you know, just to get something cool. Or I'm able to like set it to where I want it to go, and then I can just sit in the back and start editing these videos and focusing on what I'm doing. This is a real game changer. And as a car guy, I don't mind it. Like imagine if you could do this to like an old school. And for those of you that like to party and drink and whatnot, like imagine if you just have a designated driver the rest of your life. You can go and be a degenerate and then just get home safe because your car's gonna drive. You don't have to drive. So this is really, really cool. Super unexpected. My boy had told me, oh, you gotta try it. And yo, it was heaven sent. So crazy. I want to make sure y'all understand that this is still me in here, like with no driver. And I'm assuming in theory, you can even sit in the driver's seat because it says, please keep your hands off the wheel. So someone would sit there, you can fit 5 people in here and no one has to drive. So you legit have a designated driver, always. I'm assuming that's what they plan on doing with like the cyber cabs and all that. And these Jaguars are actually nice. I've never been in one of these Jaguars. A big panoramic roof. It's covered by this big ass satellite thing that they have on here, but this is insane. Also, look how nice like this place is. It's such a completely different like aesthetic than Miami. So that was pretty crazy. And then somebody left their keys in here or something, so. So crazy. And then it just drives off. Holy shit.